Race number 6 is over the 1800 metres and they line up this way. It's a Class 4. We've got Nicholson Returns carrying 5 extra pounds after his easy last start win. Boom Alliance never got a clear crack at them last start. Helene Alibor's had 3 trials since we saw him in the middle of December. Perfect Mary Knowles won off a rating of 57 over the 1800 here at Sha Tin. He's down to 54. For folks, restarts 1400, 1600, now to 1800 metres. Winning Steps is on a 6-day backup and back in trip. Forever Glorious comes up in grade after winning at Happy Valley last start. And Pakistan Friend is a 2-time course and distance winner in what looks to be a very even race, Nick.
It certainly does, yeah, over the 1800 metres. Probably good to slow the pace here with Perfect Mary Knoll, the horse you mentioned, maybe trying to get forward, has led in the past and isn't too badly handicapped now, 54. So we might try and make best use of him going forward. Tycoon Jewellery, Red Elise should be handy to the pace. The latter is another one that's also led in the past. Pakistan Friend shouldn't be too far away. And Boom Alliance and Winning Steps, I think Tom will get nice runs in transit.
Yeah, so probably I think Perfect Mary Knoll from barrier 12 would lead this race. Other than that, you've got Over the Moon, who will probably settle back from barrier 10. Nicholson Returns, he traditionally does go back. He has gone forward in the past, but seems to race best off the pace. And Smiling Time, he's raced handy. He's got barrier number 9, so maybe a question mark on where he ends up.
We might be able to find a clue out about that right now, Tom, because Sha Tin on Saturday, Nick spoke to Jimmy Ting.
Jimmy, Smiling Time is your runner in race 6 on Tuesday. He's a horse very much holding his form well, and that run last time here at Sha Tin was certainly much better than what he had shown here.
I think this horse is handle Sha Tin and Happy Valley. Last time only the draw is too bad, so and the weight is for him is a bit heavy. So at the last 50 meter, he's a bit tied up. Hope that this time he gets, because the draw is still very bad, and hope that they get some pace, and then he can sit a bit easier to get a settle, and hope in the straight get some room and finish good.
Given his running style, Jimmy, is he quite reliant on a strong pace? Because we have seen him obviously get a fair way back and then do some really good work late. Does he need a strong pace particularly?
Yeah, I think this horse, if get a strong pace, is better for him because much more easy to get room and easy to get a good position. So hope that some pace.
Just on his form overall, obviously he's had 15 goes at Sha Tin. That was his first placing. Has he disappointed you a little bit with the fact that he hasn't run as well here as he has done at Happy Valley?
Because this horse, when he come, because he is a South Africa horse, so he's lost sometimes because on the traveling. So he need a 9 months travel. So maybe at that time, after that, he gets his form is dropped, and he needs some time to acclimatize. So. And this season, he's much more better, and he always went good, that's why.
Last time out, he gave £5 to Nicholson Returns. He meets him again. He now receives 2. So I guess with the swing in weight, you'd be confident in turning that form around with Nicholson Returns now that he receives £2 from him.
Better than 135, you know.
Yeah.
Hope that help him.
Jimmy Ting there on Smiling Time, and a host of other runners coming out of that race behind Nicholson Returns last time. So we'll move on, Nick, to Forever Folks, who ran 4th over the 1600 metres and Over the Moon finishes 7th.
Yeah, I quite like this run of Forever Folks. Now, he's only had a couple of starts, this guy, son of Tavistock, and his debut was over 1400 metres. This was over the mile, and they put blinkers on him. He's only been a length in 3 parts by Incoming Patch, and he was any old odds this day as well. And you can see 1 or 2 Over the Moon there included, getting into a bit of a barging match in behind. But I like the way he's kept on here, Tom, and I think going up in trip's definitely going to suit. And yeah, he does look like he's progressive over this sort of distance.
Yeah, whether the form stacks up out of that race with Coming Patch, because Dragon Pride didn't the weekend, Fly Mojito didn't either. So we'll see what he can do. Son of Tavistock stepping up in trip, so that would help. But one hot day doesn't make a summer, does it?
No, it does not. Very philosophical there, philosophizer. We head back to Happy Valley now. Tom, Forever Glorious, can he bring Class 5 form back up in grade?
Yeah, well, he had shown sort of some glimpses of form in Class 4, and look, it wasn't a bad run at all, right down the outside here, ran on easily in the end to a score over a Moonluck, who's not exactly a star going forward to Moonluck, but maybe in this class with the lightweight he can turn the page as well.
I like what you did there with Moonluck, Tom, and yeah, look, it's going to be tougher for him going up in grade, and he'd need to do a bit more, that's for sure. They put him up £6.
Okay, so maybe watch on him, but who do we put in, Tom?
Stick with Nicholson Returns here, horse number 1, even though he's got the extra weight to carry this time round. So given a good ride again, hopefully by Hugh Bowman from a wide draw, because that's what he seems to draw, wide gates, but he can thrive off those, and a good patient ride. Got him home last time out. Had a bit of time for reach goal his last couple of runs. Ricky Hughes got him now. Derek Long, it was definitely a better effort last time out. That was from a wide draw. He's got a better draw this time round. Perfect Merino pulled up with blood in the track here last start, beaten a long way, but course and distance 1 from 1, and has won a recent trial. And Over the Moon didn't get too many favours, I thought, last time out when he was in the market. So 1, 13, 5 and 11.
Forever Folks for me on top here. Hopefully he can continue to improve and go forward. The extra trip will suit, and that run last hour I thought was good, and this looks a very, very open race. Nicholson Returns in for second. He carries an extra £5 here, but they put him up 7, which I think in the grand scheme of things might be a little bit harsh. He beat Chater Pins, who's yet to win in 35, so he's got a big weight to carry in a wide draw. Smiling Time in for third. I think he can certainly run well on slightly better terms with the top weight now. And Super Hong Kong, I put him in. I thought he just kept plugging away last time out, and he might just have been working himself down to a decent handicap mark nowadays also. 6, 1, 2 and 8.
And race number 6 is going to be the first leg of Tuesday afternoon's 6 Up.